Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's presentation. My name is Bishop Stewart, and I'll be your presenter today. Very excited to share this information with you. I'm actually speaking to you guys all the way from Southern California. Beautiful day out today. Actually, just got back going for a little walk out there. And the information I'm going to share with you today, make sure you have a pen and a piece of paper and you're in a quiet area because this information is literally life-changing information. It has been for me and countless others around the world, and it's very, very powerful information that's not only going to cause a change and a shift perhaps in your personal life, but also in the entire home-based business industry. A little bit of background about myself. I'm an internet entrepreneur. I own and build multiple companies online, and a good friend of mine, Mr. Al Powell, contacted me a little while back, several weeks ago, about 9, 10 weeks ago, and he said, Bishop, have you heard of that new mini wearable computer? And that alone really piqued my curiosity. I was like, no, what are you talking about, mini wearable computer? And so he sends me this video. It's only a few minutes long, and I literally stopped the video after about a minute and a half because I knew instantly we were onto something special, and I contacted him back and I said, there's no way I'm going to miss this. And what we're talking about is the space computer. It is the world's first and only mini wearable computer. And so what I want to do to start this presentation very quickly is play for you a quick video that kind of shows the space computer in action and some of its functionality so you can really get an understanding of one of the reasons why we're so excited here with this organization. So enjoy this quick video and then we'll continue with the PowerPoint presentation. Wow. So you can see instantly why we're so excited, right? And literally, like I said, thousands upon thousands and hundreds of thousands of people around the world are blown away. As soon as someone sees that video, the first thing they say is, wow, are you kidding me? Is that product real? Is it tangible? And so, I was sold on the product, just like I'm sure you saw this and said, is that, wow, that's here now? And So that's one of the components that I look for. Is the product something unique that can position the company for massive growth in the industry and sustain them long term? So we have that here with this proprietary technology and this category creator type of product. And so I was blown away. But then the second thing you want to look at is not just the product, but the company behind the product and services. Are they a startup company, a fly-by-night company? Do they have sustainability? Do they have the funds to grow globally? Right? And what's their business model from a corporate standpoint? So let's talk about our company. The name of our organization is World Global Network, and we want to inspire the change in the way you go about your daily lives. And we do that through media and technology, and we change the way you communicate with one another. Now, I'm going to try to keep this presentation as short as possible so you guys can really get out here and be excited and get involved with what we have going on. But this information, again, is powerful, so please take notes. I'll open it up for questions towards the end. Now, one of the things that's very unique about our company is that we launched our affiliate side of our program just 3 years ago. And in this short time, we have built a multi-million-dollar company. In fact, just last year alone, we did upwards of $200+ million in revenue. And we're active in over 200 countries now worldwide with thousands of affiliates who share our products and services. Now, when I say 1,000 affiliates, we have literally grown to over 350,000 affiliates worldwide in just 3 years. So every year we have grown by over 100,000 affiliates. Here's the interesting part. This was without North America and without the space computer that you just saw. So for a company to do that is very, very rare in the home-based business industry to have that type of massive growth. Now, here's what's exciting. Majority of the companies that are in the home-based business industry, I would probably dare to say 97% or more, are not a publicly traded company, but we are. We're a solid holding company, so we are publicly traded, and that's our stock symbol right there, WRMT, which stands for World Media and Technology Corp. And why is this a big deal? Because this adds on an extra layer of security for all of us that are out there building this as a business. Because I've been a part of companies where you didn't know if they had $20,000 in the bank or $20 million in the bank. You never really know. But when a company's publicly traded, that information is public knowledge. And so when we say we did X amount in revenue, we have proprietary technologies, etc., you better believe that that is accurate information. Now, we are in 100 countries, as I mentioned, over 100 countries now around the world. But because of the unique positioning and financial strength and stability of our organization, we actually have physical headquarters around the world. So we have headquarters in Ireland, Russia, China, the UK, Singapore, and in North America, our headquarters is going to be in Miami, and that's the address that you see there on your screen. And that building, you guys, is considered one of the most prestigious and high-tech buildings in the entire world. In fact, it's a level 4 security building. And when one of my good friends, a business associate of mine, he's not an affiliate or anything in any kind of way, he looked at that address and said, Bishop, for you guys to be in that location speaks volumes about the validity of your organization. And in fact, we actually have an event coming up just next week. Next weekend, we'll all be in Miami at that particular location and for the unveiling. Now, for those of you who saw that video and your minds were blown and you're like, okay, wait a minute, is this technology here, is it tangible, or is it just a prototype? We actually had an event last December, so just a few months ago, in Dubai where we unveiled the space computer. So towards the end of this video, what I'm going to do is play for you, the end of this presentation, I'm going to play for you a quick video that shows you people actually using the space computer at that event in Dubai. So you can see that it is a real tangible product. But not only did we have our event there, we're actually setting up headquarters in Dubai and India as well. Now, this is very, very important. Why is this important? Because when I personally look for a home-based business opportunity, I want to know what is the reach of the organization. Can I only build in one country, 2 countries? Is it global? I look for global organizations because you can work hard and get to a point where your business is running for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Meaning, for example, if I'm asleep here in North America, guess what? My business partners are awake in South Africa, New Zealand, Australia, etc., so on and so forth, building the business. So that way you wake up worth more than when you went to bed. And it's a very, very good feeling that have experienced several times in this industry. So we have that with World Global Network. But here's where it really gets to the meat, right? Because the reputation of an organization is so important, because when you partner with an individual or an organization, your reputations become synonymous. They become intertwined with one another. So let's look at the reputation of World Global Network. We have been written up in some of the most prestigious publications around the world, including World Finance, Forbes magazine, Business for Home, and the Wall Street Journal. Now, these publications are known as being the go-to publications and the experts, if you will, in the financial industry. And when they go to print on something, you better believe that it is accurate information. And the majority of companies in the home-based business industry have never been in these publications. Again, it's because of the unique positioning and proposition that we bring to the marketplace. So World Finance says World Global Network becomes a top innovator in the technology industry, in the technology market. Again, keywords, top innovator. Forbes magazine talks about our Power Cloud's technology and how that business model is really changing the industry and creating a tremendous amount of revenue, as well as changing a lot of lives out there who need that particular type of product and service. Business for Home. The Wall Street Journal, again, talks about our Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Fabio Galdi, and some of the different business models that we have and how they're making a big dent out there in the marketplace. But Business for Home says something I really love. World Global Network gives back in Zambia. Now, our founder, Mr. Fabio Galdi, and his partners believe that once you become successful, it is your duty and honor to give back to people that are less fortunate and help the community, not just people involved in your organization, but people who have nothing to do with your business. So what we've done is we've partnered with World for People Foundation. And with this foundation, we identify and support the most technologically advanced solutions to improve the quality of life in the world's poorest regions. So once we identify these regions, we do everything from sustainability, fresh drinking water, clothing, schooling. We even go so far as bringing in our Power Clouds technology so that a lot of these locations have the proper electricity, because a lot of them really don't at this current time. So we're doing something about that, and that's something we can all feel good about moving forward with this organization. But here's the kicker, and this is just the truth from a business standpoint. You can have the best product in the world. You can be in multiple locations around the world. But if your leader and chief executive officer is not someone who's a true visionary and doesn't have the business savvy to grow a global organization and manage that growth, guess what? That company is doomed to fail. And that's why you see successful companies like Facebook, because of Mark Zuckerberg. Microsoft has Bill Gates, and so on and so forth. Apple had Steve Jobs. So look at our leader and founder and see if he fits the criteria. Well, his name is Mr. Fabio Galdi, and he was born in 1972 in Italy, so this is an Italian-based organization. And just when he was in his 20s, in 1994, he founded the second largest internet service provider in Italy and the fifth largest in Europe. In his 20s, you guys. Now, I don't know about you, but most people I know in their 20s aren't doing anything on this magnitude. And then look at this. Just 3 years later, in 1997, he started Mecatech International in Singapore. And then 5 years after that, in 2002, he did something that affected each and every one of us. We all use touchscreen technology, right? It's on our phones, it's on our laptops, our tablets, etc. Well, we have a lot of that to thank Mr. Fabio Galdi for, because he brought that to the marketplace in 2002. He introduced one of the first touchscreen LCDs in the marketplace. A huge accomplishment. And then in 2005, he developed one of the first successful VoIP platforms. So this shows you he's a naturally born leader, but not only that, he has the business savvy to bring these things to market, which is really the key component here. So we launched our affiliate site, as I mentioned earlier, just 3 years ago. And in that short time, in 2012, 2013, and now in 2014, Mr. Fabio Galdi has been voted one of the top emerging CEOs in this industry every single year. They say success leaves clues, and that's a very, very big clue right there, you guys. And not only that, our website is the 8th most visited website in this industry, according to Alexa.com. Now, what is our mission here with World Global Network? You know, what are we trying to accomplish? Well, we want to change people's lives through a revolutionary business opportunity in the direct sales industry and develop innovative ideas that will improve the quality of your life, right? And that's a very big aspect of wealth creation, is creating something of value to serve other people. And we really embrace that concept as we move forward on our global expansion. And we want to inspire the change, you know, in the way that you go about your daily lives, the way that you communicate with one another. So the question is, how do we do it? Well, we do it by developing innovative ideas in the media, mobile, and wearable technology industry. Okay, now, a lot of you probably said, you know, what in the world is wearable technology? Because it's a new term for a lot of people, but it's a term you're going to hear a lot of in the years to come. Now, when I first saw that video of the space computer that I just played for you guys, I thought of several things. One, I thought of the Tom Cruise movie Minority Report, because he's wearing these kind of glasses and it does all these kind of cool stuff. And the second thing was, I thought of the smartphone industry and the iPhone. Every year that the new iPhone is released, literally thousands of people around the world sleep outside of stores, and the lines around the block, just because they want to be one of the first to get the new iPhone. So now imagine that industry, you guys, 5 times bigger and growing 5 times faster, because that's what the wearable market is doing. In fact, Mr. Bill Gates and Microsoft mentioned that they're going to start focusing a lot of their energies on wearable technology because it is here and it is growing very fast, and it's going to change the way we go about our daily lives. So this means every industry goes through a revolutionary period. We saw it with the music industry. We went from vinyl records to CDs to MP3s to now everything is online, right? And I always do the joke that, if I brought you a vinyl record right now to your house, you would look at me like I was crazy. You'd be like, what is that? And your kids would think it's a plate and put food on it. Why? Because that industry evolved. And same thing happened with the technology in the computer industry. What you see in the top left-hand side is the Z3 computer that was brought out in 1941. That's one computer right there. Look how big and massive that is. But then it evolved, right? It evolved into the desktop that you see there in 1950. That's one of the first ever desktops brought to the marketplace where everything was connected. You remember you had your keyboard, your monitor, your floppy disk, and everything was connected there. And then you would turn on AOL and it would make that crazy noise and scare everyone in the house. Don't act like I'm the only one who remembers that. Okay, you guys remember that too. I'm not old at all. So, but then it evolved. It went to the laptop and then to the tablet and then to the smartphone. I mean, did you ever think you could carry a computer in your hand like that with a smartphone back in the day? Of course not. And then in 2013, Google came out with Google Glass. They have since retracted Google Glass. They're not marketing it anymore. But here's the thing. Google Glass was not a full-blown computer like the space computer. So the space computer, what does this mean? With what we're talking about here, the evolution of technology. This tells us that ever so often something is brought to the marketplace that completely changes the way we go about our daily lives. We saw it with the car, the airplane, the computer, the internet. Facebook and social media has completely changed the way we communicate with one another forever. So right now, it's time for another revolution. And so introducing the space computer. What you see on your screen right now, you guys, is a full-blown computer. That's it. That's a real computer. That's everything you need. There's no wires. There's no this, and that. The little device you see in the middle is actually your CPU unit, or for some of you, your tower, as some of you would call it. It's very tiny. It can go in your pocket, ladies, into your purses. And so how do you see the display screen or your monitor? Well, you put on one of those amazing, cool-looking glasses right there, and it displays or projects your display screen in front of you in mid-space. And you can literally reach out, grab it, move it around, watch movies, share files, whatever you want to do with it that you could do with your computer now, you can do with this and more. And I'm going to share that with you right now. And so everything with World Global Network is very cutting edge, very futuristic. So it only felt appropriate to call our concept the space concept. And inside of this, we have the space Lumina, space computer, space system, and coming soon, space media. So what I want to do right now is really break down some of the functionality even more of the space computer so you can really understand the power of what we have our hands on. Now, with the space computer, you can plug in a physical keyboard, as you can see right there, and you can, do whatever it is that you're doing on your computer. Or, check this out, you can actually use a virtual keyboard. So let's say you're at Starbucks and you're sitting there at a table, you just sat down, and you put on your Space Lumina glasses and you fire up your space computer, and now you see a virtual keyboard there on the table, and you just start typing away. You're doing emails, watching movies, doing whatever it is that you're doing, right? Whatever you're working on. Of course, other people can't see what you can see. So here's my question. Do you think they're going to come over and ask you, what is that? Because people are very curious, right? And when you show it to them, do you think they're going to be blown away? Do you think they're going to want it? Absolutely, you guys. This is a wow product that causes instant gratification, and everyone wants it. It is a category creator product. Okay, so again, this is very tiny. It's not like you're going to lug around a big laptop or anything like that. It's only 2.5 inches in dimensions. That's it. But we didn't compromise the power of this for the size. This has an octa-core CPU unit in it, which is one of the most powerful CPUs on the planet today. It is going to be 4 times more powerful than the computer you have at home right now. Because I guarantee you the computer you have at home right now does not have octa-core technology in it. Octa-core means there's 8 different CPU units within inside this little device. Okay, so it's very, very powerful. And it has full connectivity, so you can connect via Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. It's its own 4G hotspot, so you can connect to the internet pretty much anywhere. But here's what I really want you to pay attention to. This is the first wearable computer ever. And it's our proprietary technology. We have the patents on this as well. And this is by World Global Network. This means we are a category creator. And when you can position with something that's a category creator, guess what? That is when tremendous wealth is created, my friend. So imagine if you could have positioned with Facebook, Google, Microsoft, so on and so forth, Instagram, would your life be different today if you could have positioned with them in the very beginning? Absolutely, right? You wouldn't even be in the same situations you are right now today. Your whole life would look different. We have a chance right now to position with something that is a category creator. And most of the time, we're just not able to as just the average person. But now, because of World Global Network, we're able to do that. Now, again, to see the display screen, you're going to wear what we call our Lumina glasses. And they have something amazing called the Infinity View. Now, your big screen TV at home is probably 60 inches, 72 inches if you got a big screen TV. And I know the guys right now want to text me how big their big screen is, and, oh, it's 92, etc. But check this out. This Infinity View means the display screen is going to expand and contract based on your environment. So if you're inside your house and you have the Space Lumina glasses on and you're working on a project or you're watching a movie or playing a game, whatever it is, the display screen or your monitor might be like 42 inches or something. But then you go outside, and then it can automatically expand all the way up to 420 inches. That is the size of a 2 to 3 story building, you guys. Massive. And then you come back inside and it contracts again. How powerful is that? And, this has 3D viewing for all you gamers out there. And for live experience, this is very, very powerful to have 3D viewing. So you don't have to wear those crazy glasses like you do in the movie theater, right? You can wear these cool glasses and still get 3D viewing. It has augmented reality and virtual reality where you can actually extend yourself into the space. And these glasses are very light. They're only 65 grams, which is about 2.5 ounces for us here in the US. And as you can see, they're cool looking. You're not going to walk around looking crazy or anything like that. They're very fashionable. And for those of you who wear prescription lenses, we have you covered. You can actually order these in your prescription lens. Okay, so the company has thought of everything for you. Now, you can operate this. For me, this was important. I wanted to be hands-free because I like to multitask. So you're able to operate this through gesture control, touch, and voice control. And for if you're wondering if you can drive safely with this, of course, we have see-through technology for on-the-road use. So it even has its own GPS that will give you turn-by-turn directions while you're driving, but it will not obstruct your view in any kind of way. So these are completely safe. And as you can see on this slide right here, this person is preparing a meal, and at the same time, they're watching a video of someone preparing a certain kind of recipe or whatever. Now, you can see they can still see everything else around them, right? And not every feature covers this much of the screen. Like the GPS, etc., is really tiny in your left-hand corner. And so they can still see everything. They can share this via social media. They can reach out into mid-space and move it around to different files. Let's say you're in a different country or something and you can't read the language. You can actually have this translate to your native language, everything that you're looking at. How powerful is that? Again, you guys, this is a wow product that is going to create massive momentum and movement and change the way we go about our daily lives. If you think people were crazy about the iPhone, what do you think is going to happen when they see this space computer, right? Game over. So one of the things that I mentioned is that last year alone, we did over $200 million in revenue just last year alone, not counting the other 2 years. We have over 300,000 affiliates worldwide now in such a short time. But it's important to note all of this was done prior to North America, because North America is just now launched and everyone is coming on, everyone's getting excited and amazing things are happening here. And here's the other key. This was also done without the space computer because that is now just slotted to launch. So this means we have other amazing products and services and platforms that have already generated all this revenue and excitement for our organization. And this is what we call our space system. Inside this system, we have the Space Cloud, Space VoIP, Space Meet, Space Wireless, Space Postcard, and coming soon, Space Media. So I'm going to go through these very, very quickly here, only about 5 minutes. But I want you to get a full understanding of what World Global Network has to offer to the market. Now, our space system, what's happened here is that Mr. Fabio Galdi had enough business sense to know that not everyone likes the same thing delivered the same way. So he knew that everyone's going to love the technology and the features, etc., but not everyone is necessarily going to want to wear the glasses, right? It's just the truth. I'm going to wear them everywhere I go, but not everyone's going to want to do that. So what he's done is optimized all of these amazing features and technologies, etc., and he's made it available for us in our space system. Okay, it's a seamlessly integrated cloud-based media and communications platform. So it gives you a very unique user experience. And so you can operate everything from your PC, your Mac, your tablet, or your smartphone as well. Okay, now the Space VoIP. I mentioned that in 2005, Mr. Fabio Galdi brought to the marketplace one of the first ever successful VoIP platforms. So he understands this technology very well. Now, Space VoIP, which stands for or means Voice over Internet Protocol, allows you to make video or VoIP calls, and you can chat from your Mac, your PC, your tablet, your smartphone, or your space computer. So while you're sitting there with your glasses on and you're doing whatever it is with your computer, guess what? You can actually also make calls. You can do unlimited calls to over 100 countries, including both landlines and mobile, thanks to your VoIP service plan Unlimited. And I have used this multiple times to call all over the world, and it works crystal clear, you guys. So you can call from your smartphone, from your Mac, your PC, whatever device you want, and literally make calls around the world up to 100 countries. Very, very powerful. Then we have our Space Meet, one of my favorites. This is web and mobile friendly. It's a unique cloud-based platform for online meetings, webinars, and video conferences, regardless of the operating system, your time zone, or location, and there's no download required. Okay, so I have spent upwards of $400 per month with other webinar and screen sharing platforms like GoToWebinar. I was paying $400 a month, and it couldn't do half of what this does. Number one, this is cloud-based, right? So all of my documents and information I want to share are already stored in the system, and I can use anyone's computer from around the world, and everything is already there for me. I don't have to bring a hard disk or my computer, etc. There's no download required like there is with GoToMeeting, and it's very complicated to join. So you can share all your documents, stream YouTube videos like I did at the very beginning of this presentation, share your desktop. You can have up to 1,500 guests per conference. That is huge, you guys. Again, I was spending $400 a month and couldn't do that. Couldn't bring on 1,500 people. Now, you also get up to 32 video guests. So imagine all your friends, your family from all over the world, or your business associates. Everyone can see each other, share information, watch videos, share files, use the whiteboard, etc. Very, very powerful tool. And if you haven't figured it out yet, we're actually using the Space Meet right now to do this very presentation. Okay? There's been a lot of people who've joined this organization because of this Space Meet alone, because they were spending, like I was, hundreds of dollars a month for other platforms that didn't do half of what this does. What you're seeing right now is just the basics of what this platform can do. Now, we also have our Space Cloud, which is a virtual collaboration or project management tool where you can share videos, pictures, files, and documents without ever exiting the application. And there's no email attachment required like there is with Basecamp and other platforms out there. Now, the Space Cloud allows you to set up your own email address, and you can send out as many emails as you want to because all your information, your email is actually stored on their servers, on their cloud. And you never have to worry about bounce backs or getting shut down like you do with other email providers if you get a lot of bounce backs. Here, you don't have to worry about that. So business people and marketers are absolutely loving that. Then you have your calendars, your storage, your task manager, online document editor where you can edit documents together with people virtually all over the world in real time. Then you have your Dropbox and SharePoint connection. This is a very, very powerful tool for anybody who's doing any kind of project, working in a business. It doesn't matter what industry. Very, very powerful. Or if you're going to use it just for personal use. Now, the Space Postcard, which is video emailing. This is one of my favorite tools. Now, this allows you to personalize your emails by recording videos and forwarding them in a few simple steps. And we literally have hundreds and hundreds of different templates that you can choose from. I can tell you right now, you guys, if you start doing and sending out video emails, you are going to get noticed because most of us have never seen a video email, right? We open up hundreds and thousands of emails a week, and they all look the same. There's just a bunch of words there, a picture every now and then. So imagine if you're going through your emails and all of a sudden you open up an email and you see a video there inside the email, and you click on it and it starts playing. Would that get your attention? Absolutely. Video emailing converts at a rate of 500% more than regular emailing. It's a fact. It's been proven. So we have that platform here that you can utilize, and it doesn't matter what industry you're in. If you're in real estate, imagine sending out tons of emails, and now you attach or you have a video inside your email of you walking around showing some of the properties you have listed. Do you think you're going to get more people's attention? Absolutely, you guys. Absolutely. Now, our Space Online Office, it's web and mobile friendly. Your online office makes you always available anywhere to all your contacts by using any device. So they can use their smartphone, their tablets, their desktop, their laptops, and they can see instantly if you're online. They can send you an email just like that. They can view your contact information and your schedule and your events calendar. So if I wanted to know what Al has going on tomorrow, guess what? I can just, bam, check really quick online. Okay, this is what he has going on. I can send him a message. I can schedule to be at that event, etc. So it's a way for everyone to stay abreast of each other and know exactly what's going on with each other. And I always say, this is not just for business, right? There's some of you who are working on a certain project together, whether it's a school project or a church project, whatever it is, or even just for your family, right? You want to stay abreast of what all your kids and your spouse has going on, etc. This is a very, very powerful platform to do that. And then we have our Space Wireless, which people are going crazy over right now. Now, with our Space Wireless, you have your choice between getting a actual physical phone, our magic phone that we call it, and that magic phone has the same octa-core technology in it as the space computer, so it's a very, very powerful phone. Or you can also get the SIM card and put that into the phone you already have. Okay, and we have two different plans here. Your unlimited international voice plan allows you to make voice and text. You can call any landline or mobile phone in over 100 countries thanks to your magic phone. And there's no roaming cost, you guys. That's huge because I've been stuck before not really realizing that roaming kicked in and had huge bills. So you don't have to worry about that here. For everyone in the U.S., or North America, I should say, we have nationwide coverage where you can get 3 gigabytes all the way up to 5 gigabytes high speed, unlimited text and voice. Space Wireless gives you unlimited voice and text up to 3 gigabytes of high speed, and it's going to be on one of the fastest networks possible in your current location. Okay, now, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the phone later on in the presentation, so don't worry about that. Now, the space media is coming soon. This is kind of a collaboration between education and entertainment, so I call it edutainment. Everyone is very, very excited about this. This is in development, due out very, very soon. Now, this is going to have everything media related, right? You're going to have all your media functionalities. You're going to have social media aspects to it. You're going to have music, movies, gaming, everything you can think of in news that you can think of media related is going to be in here. Now, I want you to think about this. Think about being able to watch thousands of different movies and your favorite TV shows. You know, whether it's on your computer, your phone, or the space computer, right? You're sitting there watching these movies in mid-space. No one else can see what you're seeing. But now also think about this. Think about getting paid every time someone watches one. Probably just got your attention, right? This is going to be massive. And the Lumina glasses, I didn't mention, have surround sound as well. So you can get theater listening enjoyment with that as well. So we're very excited about the space media coming. Now, we have a global expansion going on. The company is growing by leaps and bounds now. A lot of momentum happening. And so we have events happening all around the world. We have a convention coming up in Istanbul in June. And we also have a big event coming up in Miami actually next weekend. Okay, so myself and some of the other leaders, we have locked arms, and we are taking this business extremely serious because it's not often that you find a company like this that has all the different components of what you should look for in a home-based business come together in one company. It's very, very rare. Al and I are seasoned in this industry, and we know how rare this is. So we're taking it serious like a lot of other leaders. People's lives are going to be changed in a very, very big way. So if you're looking at this, you definitely want to partner with us and take this serious and do not miss this opportunity as we do our march to Miami. Okay, so you're looking at this and you're like, Bishop, this is amazing. The product alone blew me away. It's a wow product, a no-brainer product. The company is one of the most stable companies I've ever seen in the home-based business industry, publicly traded, over 200 million in revenue, physical locations around the world. And the founder is someone who's already proven he can actually bring things to the marketplace and generate revenue for an organization. How do I get started? What's involved? Well, one of the first things I want you to understand is the power of this industry. It doesn't matter what I think about it, your mom thinks about it, your spouse, your friends, etc. Documentation beats conversation. This industry has created more millionaires than just about any other industry in the entire world. It's a fact. It's documented because of the amount of leverage and everything that it creates. So with this company and this industry combined, this is the type of opportunity, if you invested a few years in it or less, depending on your work ethic, you could literally leave an inheritance for your children's children. It could change your life forever. I've seen it happen countless times. And you don't have to be an expert here. Okay? You don't have to be an expert in technology. You don't have to be an expert in the home-based business industry. We're going to teach you everything you need to know. It's not about being an expert. It's about understanding the power of the opportunity. So with our offers and our packages, right? We've made them even more convenient, more competitive, and more valuable for each and every one of you and for the marketplace. Now, with our space system, we have two different versions. We have the personal edition version of the space system, which is what I just went through, all those different little products. And we have the wireless travel, you have the VoIP, the postcard, the cloud. You can only get about 10 gigabytes of the cloud, so not a lot there, right? That's like uploading a picture and maybe a movie file real quick, a video file. Then you're going to get the space media as well. Now, this package is free. It's not really something that I've never seen anyone take it because you're not really getting that much for it, and also you're not able to really maximize the comp plan and actually start generating revenue with this particular package. It doesn't add any volume or anything to your organization. Okay, so I personally have never seen anyone take that because when people see everything that's involved with all these amazing packages, I just have never seen anyone do it, because why do it if you're not going to actually generate income and actually be able to use the products and services to the maximum like you want to. So then we have our business edition, which is you're going to get the wireless and the travel, the VoIP, the postcard, the cloud. You're going to get all the way up to 1 terabyte of the cloud, which is massive. The space meet, which we're using right now, you're going to get 1,500 guests per guests per webinar or screen share, and you're also going to get the space media when that comes out, and that's only $99, and that carries 100 customer volume for your organization every time someone purchases that package, and it carries a $15 fast retail, meaning you make $15 instantly when someone purchases that package. Okay, now we have two sets, okay, of our space system. Let's talk about the personal plans. Everything we're talking about now has to do with the monthly, okay, what you're going to pay monthly. So we have the 4 different personal plan packages, and then we have 4 different business plan packages that I'm going to cover right now for you. Okay, so the first one is our regional. It's $9.90 a month. You'll notice for the regional and the international, you don't get the phone service. Okay, so you can't use the phone service with this at all. Okay, you don't get any unlimited voice and text, etc. You do get the VoIP, and you can use it for one region. Now, what identifies a region? For example, North America, our region would be Canada, USA, and Mexico. That's considered one region. Okay, now for the space cloud, we get 100 gigabytes of space in the space cloud that we can actually use in data storage, etc. Okay. Now for the space postcard, which is the video email, and you get unlimited templates with this. This carries a 10 ICV, which is infinity customer volume. Every single month, you're going to also, instead of, you can see there you get $1 fast retail. So every time someone renews this, you get $1, but you also get 20% of the ICV as well. Okay, so you're going to get 20% plus the fast retail every single month. So it creates a residual income. The international plan, you'll notice the only difference here is the regions for the VoIP. Instead of just one region, you're going to get all regions, over 100 countries around the world that you can make calls to. And again, I have used this, and it's an absolutely amazing, amazing product. Okay, so imagine being able to call your relatives all around the world and text, etc., all around the world, including landlines and mobiles. Right? So the international is $29.90. Okay, that carries infinity customer volume of 25, and the fast retail on that is $3 that you would make every single month. Okay, so if you look at that, that's actually $8 a month for that package that you would make, because you get 20% of the ICV as well. Now the wireless regional, this is when it starts getting even better. With this package, it's the same as the regional package, but the difference here is you actually get the phone service. Okay, so you can do unlimited voice and text plus internet up to 3 gigabytes. Okay, and it comes with everything else. You get the one region of the VoIP, 100 gigabytes of the cloud, unlimited templates. It's 25 ICV and $3 fast retail. So again, that's $8 a month that you would make if someone had this package, but it's $49.90 for you if you want to get this package for yourself. Then we have the wireless international, which is $69.90. The difference here between that one and the wireless, as you can see, is it's all regions. So up to 100 countries around the world, you guys, and you can use the phone service. Huge. Now this one, as you can see, comes with a 50 ICV. Okay, it's $69.90 a month for you every month that you're paying, but anyone that you've sold this to and they're paying the $69.90 a month, right? You're going to get $10 from the ICV in commissions plus the $5 in fast retail. So that's a total of $15 per month that you're going to make right there. Okay, so I'm going to show you how all of this adds up very, very quickly. So those are our personal plans. Then we have our business plans, and this is what people really, really love here. Now, everyone so far that I've shared this with has gotten the business plans, and this is why, because it's just so value packed. It's insane. You're going to get the space meet with every single one of these. Okay, every single one of those you can see in the very top. You get the space meet, which is what we're using right now. Again, myself and so many other people were spending hundreds of dollars a month just on our webinar screen sharing platforms alone. Okay, so that is actually included in these packages. Plus, you'll notice that the cloud went up from 100 gigabytes all the way up to 1 terabyte on these business plans. 1 terabyte, you guys can use that for so many years and never fill that up. Right? That is absolutely massive and amazing that we're able to get that here, because other companies will charge you a lot to have 1 terabyte of space and data usage with their particular platforms. So let's look at this. The regional platform. You get the space meet. You don't get any of the phone service. You're going to get one region of the VoIP. You're going to get the 1 terabyte unlimited templates. And again, this has a 25 ICV and a $3 fast retail. Okay, so again, that's about $8 a month. The international is $49.90. Again, the difference here is with the VoIP, you can call up to 100 plus countries around the world, and you're going to have the 1 terabyte unlimited templates plus the space meet. That's a 50 ICV. Okay, so already you can see right there that that's $15 a month that you're making residually every single time someone renews that package. The wireless regional. Now it gets even better, because now you have the space meet. You have the wireless package where you can start making calls. You know, if your region is US, Canada, and Mexico, you can make all these calls unlimited voice and text. And look at this. It now went from 3 gigabytes up to 5 gigabytes with the business plans of internet usage and data. Now, a lot of companies out there, I'm not going to say their names, but a lot of service providers out there, if you look at your contracts, they're like 3 or 4 gigabytes. Right? So we went a step ahead. We actually have 5 gigabytes of internet data, etc. for our plans. Now the VoIP on this one is 1 region, 1 terabyte, etc. You guys get the picture. It's 50 ICV and $5 fast retail. The wireless international is the one that I have, and a lot of people get, because it's everything. You get the space meet alone. That's already saved me over $300 a month. The wireless, you get it all regions, being able to call over 100 countries around the world. 1 terabyte of the cloud. The space postcard. There's another company out there that all they have is a video emailing platform, and it's more expensive than this. Just for that one product alone, you guys. So if you break down these products separately, they're way more than this. And that is a 75 ICV that it adds to your team every single time someone purchases this and renews it every single month. And remember, you get 20% of that in the commission. And I'm going to go through the whole comp plan in just a moment. So that's $15 there, plus the $8 you get for your fast retail every single time they buy this and renew it every month. So that's $23 a month residually just on this little part, right? So just imagine if you had 100 people that were doing that. That's already $2,300 a month residually. And again, it's not just about you. It's about the team doing this, okay? Now, one of the other things that's amazing is that the phone. We just came out with our phone. I actually just got mine a few days ago. This magic phone, and I can tell you guys, I was blown away by the packaging, how professional it is. This is a real smartphone. Okay, everything you can do with your smartphone you have right now, you could do pretty much with this. I was blown away at the power of this phone, and what was cool about it is the video and the pictures immediately blew me away, because I have a Samsung Galaxy 5, right? A very nice phone, and the quality was nowhere compared to this one. This one has 13 megapixels, and the Samsung Galaxy doesn't. I mean, it was just high quality. And they send it to you with, I think it's 10 different backings. So you can actually change the color of your phone every single day if you want to. The actual physical phone, you can actually change the color of it. It's absolutely amazing. So this phone is only $360 US. There's no credit check, no contracts to sign whatsoever. There's no contracts. They don't automatically bill you every month. And there's no deposits. Now, when someone purchases this phone for $360, again, it's very slim. It's thinner than the Samsung Galaxy, and it has the same powerful octa-core CPU unit in it as the space computer. But when someone purchases this, They add a CV of 100 to your team, and I'm going to go through that here in just a minute, customer volume. And the fast retail on this is $30, so you make $30 instantly when this is purchased. Now, this does come with tax and shipping, so it comes out to like $400 and I think in like $18 total with the tax and shipping, or at least that is what it was for us. Okay? So very, very powerful. Ever since we launched this last week, the organization has been growing by leaps and bounds because if you look at it, a lot of the smartphones out there right now are $700, $800. Okay, and this is very comparable. Now, we have different packages that you come in with. What we just talked about right now was the monthly, but here are the packages that you get to come in. Okay, this is what you purchase. One of these two. The partner pack is $300. Okay, it comes with a CV of 100. Customer volume of 100, Infinity customer volume of 50. The fast retail on this is $30. So it actually saves you $45 because look at everything you're going to get. You're going to get the $49 consultant starter kit with this. So it's going to be about $350 total. But look what comes with this. You're going to get the Space Cloud, the 1 terabyte. You're going to get the webinar platform. You're going to get the video emailing. You're going to get the VoIP service for one region. So check this out. With this package, you're going to get your duplicate website to build your business, keeps track of all your sales and growth. You're going to get the Space System Business Edition, which is everything I just talked about that's in this package. And you're going to get the wireless regional for 1 month for free. So you actually can make phone calls and texting, etc. with your phone for 1 month for free. And that's one region. Okay? Very, very powerful. But here is the goodie that people are going nuts over. So we have our Master Pack. Now, the Master Pack is normally, and it's valued at $820. Okay. Now with this, it carries a CV customer volume of 200. So every time this is purchased, that person adds 200 volume, or that cell adds 200 volume to your organization, no matter if you sold it to them or someone in your organization did. The Infinity commission customer volume is 150. The fast retail on this is $60 that you make instantly. Okay. And then plus the $49 consultant starter kit, which has all your duplicate websites and everything like that. Okay. And then there's an $18 shipping price. Now, look at what this comes with, you guys. This is amazing. You're going to get everything we just talked about, right? The whole Space System Business Edition with the cloud, 1 terabyte, the webinar platform, video emailing, you name it, VoIP, business, your online business center. Everything is there for you, but you also get the phone and the SIM card in this package. Okay, now let me repeat that. You're going to get the phone and the SIM card. Now, it gets even better. You're also going to get 3 months of your wireless regional service included. 3 whole months, you guys, to do as many calls you want to, unlimited texting and voicing, etc. in your region. Powerful, you guys. Now, when people see this, they're like, okay, I'm blown away, right? This is absolutely amazing package. Now, it gets even better. Right now, because we are running a promotion, right now, because we have the event coming up in Miami, you're able to get the Master Pack. This is our Go and Grow promotion. You're able to get the Master Pack for $600. You're going to save $220 on this package. And again, you're going to get the phone. You're going to have 3 months of service for free. You're going to get all of the products and services we discussed, all for $600. This, you guys, is a no-brainer. I told someone about this earlier today, and they're like, are you kidding me? Because he was about to go buy a phone that was $800. And he's like, wait a minute, I can get the phone plus everything else you guys have, plus 3 months of free phone service for only $600. Absolutely blown away, you guys. So this is growing very, very quickly. So if you're looking at this for the first time, understand the power of this. Remember I mentioned how people sleep outside of stores now just to be one of the first to get the new iPhone. I was laughing with a friend of mine the other day because I was like, you carry your phone with you everywhere you go. If you left your phone at home right now, you would turn around and drive back no matter if it was 30 minutes just to get your smartphone because it's become such a big part of us. So imagine what's going to happen now that people see this. And this is a very good phone. I just got mine in and it's very, very powerful. So that's how you get started. But now this brings us to the other aspect why a lot of you are here. Okay, this is amazing, Bishop. I'm in. Now, how do I make money from this? How do I build this like a business and generate revenue? And that's the fourth component of what you should look for when joining the home-based business industry is the comp plan. Is the reward going to be worth the effort? Well, our comp plan is called the Infinity Pay Plan. And I've been on the advisory board of multiple companies now. I've helped them build out their strategies for the field and their compensation plans, etc. And I can tell you that this is one of the most powerful compensation plans I've ever seen, and same with Al. And that's why we have our blinders on right now. We're not looking to the left or to the right because this is massive. To show you how big this is, Every year, there's a list that is sent out of all the top income earners from around the world. And right now, we currently have, and this is not just for our company, this is any company in the home-based business industry. And right now, we currently have 8 individuals that are on that top income earners list. 8, all from one company. Now, here's what's even more impressive. The majority of people on that list, guess what? They've been with their companies for over 10 years. And ours, we have one gentleman who just made the list. He's making over $200,000 a month, and he's been with us for less than 3 years. Again, documentation beats conversation, you guys. This is a very, very big clue. Success leaves clues. Now, I'm not guaranteeing you're going to come in here and make $20,000 a month starting tomorrow, etc. No, of course not. You're going to get out of it what you put in. I'm letting you know that the opportunity for each and every one of us to change our lives for generations to come is absolutely right here with World Global Network. So let's talk about our 10 different ways we get paid, right? And yes, and I did say 10, a lot better than a lot of jobs out there. So the first way is the fast retail. Every time a direct customer or consultant purchases a product, you will earn a fast retail bonus. Okay, so if someone buys the master pack, as I showed you, the fast retail on that is $60. It shows up instantly in your back office, right? So you don't have to wait till payday or anything like that. You get that instantly. That's our fast retail. Then we have our team volume commission. Now, what equals volume? Every time someone purchases one of the packages, it doesn't matter which one it is, okay? Every time, let's say it's the master pack. Every time someone purchases the master pack, whether you sold it to them or someone on your organization did, they add volume to your team. So the master pack carries 200 in volume, okay? So with this part of the comp plan, you're going to build 2 sales team, a left sales team and a right sales team, okay? So every time the volume of your left and right team match, you will earn 20% of this volume, okay? So let's look at this slide right here on the right-hand side. There are, 7 people, right, on each side there that all, let's say they all bought the master pack. That would be 1,400 in volume on both your left and on your right side, and you get 20% of that. Let's say that that's what happened for you this week. Not that you sold it to them, but that's how much it grew to, okay? So that would be $280 that you would have just made on those individuals and their sales, whether you sold it to them or not, whether you know them or not. Very, very powerful. Now, the cap on this is $50,000 a week per business center. Now, when you buy the master pack, our company does something very unique. They allow you and actually give you 3 different business positions immediately. Most companies would charge you for each position. We automatically give them to you for buying the master pack. Okay, so the actual cap on this now is up to $150,000 per week. And this creates a massive amount of leverage because this forces all of us to work together. Let's say you're Brad right there. Or you brought in Brad, right? And you put him on your left-hand side. And then you talk to Louise. And she's excited about this. She's like, there's no way I'm going to miss this. And so you only have a choice to put her either on your left sales team or your right sales team. So you put her on your left sales team, and she goes under Brad. Here's the power of this comp plan. Brad doesn't know Louise. He's never met her before, never spoken to her before. But guess what? He is now going to benefit from everything that she does from now until infinity. And every single sale that she makes and people that she brings involved into the organization. That's leverage, my friends. And this has happened for so many people on our organization, on our team, I should say, that have gotten involved. And now they got tons of people from all over the world that they're benefiting from. So we all work together. Okay. So very, very important that you note that. Now, the third way we get paid is our money box. Genius. Every week you'll accumulate an extra 1% on your team volume commission. The money box can be cashed out after 12 months if you've kept one direct active customer or you've been active yourself with any service plan for 12 consecutive months. Now, what this means is as your team is growing and you're making more sales every single week, the company is going to take 1% of that volume and put it aside for you, an extra 1%. They're giving you an extra 1%, and they're going to put that aside for you in an account that you see growing in real time for a whole year, as long as you're active or you have one active customer. Okay? So you're paying whatever it is you're paying a month, right? You have all those different choices I went through earlier. Let's say it's the $89 package a month. But at the end of the year, some of you can have thousands of dollars waiting for you at the end of the year in your money box. This is huge, you guys. So if you had 10,000 in volume this week, right, which is not tons and tons of people, that's already an extra $100, bam, put there that week for you in your money box. And it just keeps growing every week as your organization is making more sales. Powerful. Now, the fourth way we get paid is our generation matching bonus. With this, you'll get a percentage of the team volume commission bonus of each member of your 7 generations downline, dependent on your rank. So let's say you're a diamond and you personally sponsored me, and let's say I made $1,000 this week in my team volume bonus commission, which is what we just went over, right? The team volume bonus commission. Let's say I made $1,000 this week. Well, you as a diamond and being the person that brought me to this business would get 10% of that every week of what I make. Now, that's an extra $100 right there in your pocket. Now, everyone that I personally sponsored, guess what? You're going to get 5% of that. Powerful, you guys. Now, if you look all the way up to President Millionaire, you get 10% on the first 2 levels and 5% on the remaining levels. I'm more excited about the 5%ers. Why? Because there's way more sales and people down there, right? Way more. So imagine just getting a percentage of each of those. Does your job do that? If you don't go to work today, you're still going to get paid a percentage of other people's volume and other people's activities? Probably not. Now, John Paul Getty, who was the first billionaire in America, said, I'd rather make 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. And that is why he became a billionaire. Successful people understand the power of leverage. Okay? And when you go to level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, you don't even know those people, right? You don't even know who those people are. And you're getting that type of leverage and that type of commission. Very, very powerful. Now, the infinity downline construction. This is cool. Every month, the best 2 members of your front line, which is people you personally sponsored, will be picked to make the winner team. Now, what is the winner team? The 2 direct consultants with the highest number of active frontline member, or meaning active sales that they made for that month, in their structure will be picked to make the winner team. We call it the winner team because, as you can see right there in blue at the top line right there, those 2 individuals, you'll see the arrows go up to your sponsor. So every month, when people are renewing their service every single month, and we earn commissions on that. So those 2 individuals that made the most sales in your organization that month, that commission that you would get from their renewal of whatever services they have is going to go to your sponsor. Okay, just on those 2 individuals every single month. It could be 2 different people every single month. Now, so let's just say it's $20 in this example. But I want to show you the power of this, because you got to remember, every person that you personally sponsored as well is going to pass up, or you're going to get 2 people on your winner team every single month. So look at this scenario right here. 2 individuals had $20 in commission there that went to your sponsor. So that's $40 to your sponsor. But look at how many $20 in the maroon or red or whatever you want to call it right there went to you. So it was only $40 that went to your sponsor, but in this little scenario, it's like 14 people gave you $20 out of this little tiny scenario that month. And this gets so big, you guys, and I'm going to share that with you in just a moment. Okay, so think about that. On that one commission from that monthly that they're paying, that commission you would have got goes to your sponsor on just 2 people. Right? Okay. But then every month you get the same from every single person that you brought in. Okay. Very, very powerful, as you're going to see here in just a moment. Now, the infinity brick bonus. I love this. Every time a member of your infinity downline sponsors a consultant with a minimum of 200 in CV and sales, which again is the master pack. That's what carries 200 in customer volume. And you help him to sponsor his first 2 consultants, 1 from each dual team, meaning 1 on the left and 1 on the right, you will earn $20. So notice I said there every time a member. I didn't say every time someone you personally sponsored. So what happens here is, let's say that, some people here are, just because of their positioning early with our organization, with our team, are going to have hundreds of people or thousands of people in their organization. So let's say that tonight someone in Germany goes out and they make a sell on their left and a sell on their right of the master pack. Bam, that's $20 in your pocket. Every time it happens on the right, bam, $20 in your pocket. Every time they make 2 sales, right? 1 on the left, 1 on the right. Now, I have seen this happen in other organizations that I've been a part of, and it is so powerful because think about this. Some of you, as you start building your organization, are going to have this happening multiple times a month. Some of you are going to start having this happen multiple times a week. Some of you who really, really get to work here are going to have this happening multiple times a day. And I've seen it. I've experienced it in this industry, and it's very, very powerful, as you're going to see here in just a moment. Okay. Again, this is all about leverage. Whether you know them or not, whether you got out there and did that sell or not, or even helped them get that sell because they're in another country somewhere, you still get that commission. Powerful. To infinity, you guys. Now, The seventh way we get paid is the infinity matching bonus. This is completely different than the other matching bonus we discussed earlier. You're going to get between 10% and 100% of the infinity residual bonus generated by your frontline pass-ups. So remember those people who became part of your winner team? Guess what? You're going to get a matching bonus on them as well. I love matching bonuses, you guys. So let's say I was on your winner team, and that means you don't even have to know me, right? Let's say I became part of your winner team this month, and you're a president millionaire, and I made $1,000 this month. That's it, just $1,000 in my infinity residual bonus, right? Well, you're going to get 100% match of that. So that's another $1,000 you would have just made. Director Platinum would have made another $500. Team Developer, $50. Right? Are you getting the picture here? So on and so forth. Here's the power of this. Let's look at some numbers. Let's say that you had 10 people who became part of your winner team this month, and each one of those 10 people only earned $1,000 this month in that commission. Well, if you're president millionaire, how much is that? That's $10,000 extra in your pocket. Director Platinum, $5,000 in your pocket. Team Developer, $500 in your pocket. Powerful, you guys. Again, this is all about leverage, and you don't even know all these people. And you're going to keep hearing me say that because a lot of people don't understand the power of this type of leverage, and that's why some of the most successful business minds of our time all recommend the home-based business industry, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. Now, this slide, we're almost done here in just a couple more minutes. This slide really breaks down what we just talked about. On the left, you have your dual team. Everyone in maroon or whatever color you want to call it, it's different on different computer monitors. Some people tell me it's red, some people say it's maroon, some people say it's purple. But every one of those, you'll see 1, 2, 3, and 4 are people you personally sponsored. They all bought the master pack, and that carries a fast retail of $60. Okay, so 60 times 4 is $240 you would have made in fast retail commissions instantly. Now, everyone who comes into your organization, whether you sold it to them or not, whether they came from above you as spillover or not, they're going to all add volume to your team. So you can see here on your left-hand side, even the grays, I know it sounds like an alien, but even the grays add volume to your team, right? 200. So on the left-hand side, you have 800 in team volume commission, and on the right-hand side, you have 800 in team volume commission. And remember, we get paid whatever the match is, an 800 and 800 match. So you would get $160 in your team volume commission that week, whether you know all these people or not. Very, very powerful, you guys. And this happens week after week. On this part of the comp plan, we get paid every week. Now, the infinity residual bonus. Again, you'll notice all the ones in red there are people you personally sponsored. You're not only getting the infinity downline commission of $20 or more or whatever it comes out to, because you're going to get 20% of that, but also the brick bonus, right? Remember, every time your person gets one cell left and one cell right of the master pack, that's a brick bonus, right, of $20. Look at how this adds up, you guys. Month 1, let's say there's 2 individuals you're getting that on. That's $40, right? Month 3, 14 individuals, or it could be 7 individuals, because you can actually make that double on the same individual. So 14 times 20. Month 6, 126 times 20. Month 9, 1,022 times 20. That's $20,440 in your pocket. And it just keeps growing. Now, here's what I want you to ask yourself, and we only got like 2 more minutes left. Working the job you work right now, would your, if you worked harder for the next 9 months, I mean, you did overtime and you put in every ounce of energy you have, would your company or boss come to you in 9 months from now and say, you know what? We've been seeing your work ethic, and we're going to give you a $20,000 a month raise. Would they do it? Probably not, right? They might say, you know, we recognize you've been doing a good job. Keep it up. You know, but that's about it these days. Why not give it to yourself? Always ask yourself, is the reward worth the effort? And here we have multiple people doing that already. Now, in this organization. Now, the 8th way we get paid is the car bonus. Become team developer, reach and maintain the diamond rank for 4 consecutive weeks. You will have the requirements to receive the car bonus of $1,000 per month. Okay, so become team developer, and the diamond rank is basically 10,000 in volume on your left and 10,000 in volume on your right. If you do that for 4 weeks straight, you get the car bonus, and that's $1,000 per month that they give you for your car, and you get to pick the car that you want. Okay, then we have a supercar bonus for all of you that really want a luxury car. Become President Diamond for 4 consecutive times to access the World Supercar Club, and you're going to receive a monthly bonus of $4,000 a month, you guys. And with this, you can buy any car you want. You can get your Lamborghini, your Ferrari, your Bentley, your Maserati, your Aston Martin, whatever you want for $4,000 a month. This is very, very, very powerful. The 9th way we get paid is our lifestyle bonus. become part of our millionaire club. When you reach that rank, they're going to fly you on these Diamond Life tours and take you around to the most exotic and exclusive and luxurious places all around the world that you've only dreamt about going to. And not only that, you're going to be able to receive exclusive things from our millionaire collection. Some people have gotten custom-made cars and yachts. Some people have gotten custom-made jewelry. You name it, they're going to do it for you, right? But the real caveat on this is that you're going to meet so many new amazing people all from around the world and make all these new friends and connections, and that alone could take your life to a whole new level. Being around people that care about your success, they're excited about life, and they want the best for you can change your life completely. And the 10th and final way we get paid is our millionaire pool bonus. 1% pool of the total monthly sales of the company will be shared among all president millionaires. Notice I didn't say of your team, of the company. Because sometimes people say 1%, that's not a lot. Well, again, we did over $200 million in revenue just last year alone. What's 1% of that? Life-changing income, right? Now imagine getting a piece of that every single month. Would that change your life? Absolutely. Only World Global gives you all of this at such a low price, you guys. I've had friends of mine that have bought franchises for $250,000, $500,000, $750,000, all the way up to $1 million. And guess what? This blows me away. They don't expect to make a profit for 7 to 10 years. Amazing. Here, you can get started. The most it's going to cost you is $800 something if you're in a different country outside the U.S. and $89 a month. Or you can get any of the other less expensive packages. And you could literally start generating income as quickly as today. And I've already shared with you some of the numbers that people are generating now monthly. So you tell me which is a better business model. And you have tremendous leverage here. It's not just about you. It's about the team. Don't just look at other people's achievements, but decide to make your dreams a reality for you and your family. And that's the key word here, you guys. You got to decide. You got to make a decision to fight for your dreams. And fighting for your dream is the only fight, or one of the only fights, you will never regret. So we want you to experience the lifestyle of your dreams, not mine, not Al's, not anyone else's, but yours. And I firmly believe that World Global Network is that vehicle to take you from where you are now to living the lifestyle of your dreams. And that's what it is for all of us. It's a vehicle. Okay, so you still have to sit in the seat and turn the key, but the vehicle is there available for you. Now, as promised, that concludes our presentation, but as promised, for those of you that were wondering, is the space computer real? Is it actually tangible? I'm going to play for you a quick video of when we unveiled the space computer in Dubai just this last December. And then I'll come back and close out the presentation for you guys. I appreciate you being on, and I'll take any questions that you have as well. Okay, enjoy this quick video. Wow. I mean, every time I see that, I'm just so blown away at the power of this company and everything that we have to offer. And it's just so exciting, you guys. Now, the presentation is technically finished for today, but those of you who want to watch the unveiling of the WP phone that we all have now, that a lot of us have now, is absolutely an amazing quick video as well. They're all very short videos, but if you want to see what the phone looks like, what the packaging looks like, I'm going to play this for you for those of you who want to stay on. If not, what I want you to do is get back with the person that invited you out to this presentation. Okay, you're not going to understand everything today. It is absolutely impossible. What you're going to do is jump and grow your wings on the way down. So Richard Branson says, when someone shows you an amazing opportunity that you don't completely understand, take the opportunity and learn and earn at the same time. Okay, jump and grow your wings on the way down. That's what successful people do. Okay, so you want to be the right person at the right place at the right time, and that's what this opportunity is for each and every one of us. When you get your questions answered, what I want you to do, position yourself tonight, and here's why. We have put together everything to make you successful here with our team, Global Wealth Builders, right? That's the team you're going to be on. We are going to give you all the support you need to be successful to the best of our abilities. Myself, Al Powell, Ronnie, Susan, etc., all the other leaders here are working overtime, believe me, to make sure that each and every one of you who want to be successful are successful with this organization. So we have daily webinars. When you get positioned tonight, invite someone to the webinar tomorrow at the same time, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and the person who invited you out will show you how to do the invite. And guess what? You can literally start generating income as quickly as tomorrow or tonight, right? I've seen it happen. So with that said, enjoy this quick video. Have an amazing night. I'll see you tomorrow on the next webinar. God bless, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.